Do you know those kinds of songs that just hit you deep in your soul, where you feel the music, but sometimes you don't even know how to put in words how a song makes you feel? When I reviewed James Blunt's song Monsters, it wrecked me. It was personal, it was painful. Go check out the reaction if you're interested. But believe it or not, James Blunt has other songs that have even more views, which is mind-blowing to me. But his song with the most views on YouTube is You're Beautiful, a song that has over 865 million views. Why do people like to listen to this song? What does it mean to them? I want to find out together with you. That hook, many know it.
My life is brilliant. Is brilliant, my love is pure. I saw an angel, of that I'm sure. She smiled at me on the subway. She was with another man.
It's complicated.
But I won't lose no sleep on that, 'cause I've got a plan. You're beautiful, you're beautiful, you're beautiful. It's true. I saw your face in a crowded place, and I don't know what to do, 'cause I'll never be with you.
There's a contrast here to me. On one hand, saying I'll lose no sleep, and then saying I don't know what to do because I'll never be with you. To me, on the surface level, it's painting this picture of a dilemma we find in a lot of rom-coms and romance movies and tragedies and dramas, of not being able to attain something, either because of unrequited love or someone is not available. You know, this idea of out of reach. It's so close, but I can't quite have it. And I think that is a human experience. This tension between the things we want and wish we could have and we can't quite reach. It's interesting. But what's happening here with taking off all the clothes?
Yes, she caught my eye as we walked on by. She could see from my face that I was flying high, and I don't think that I'll see her again, but we shared a moment that will last till the end. You're beautiful, you're beautiful, you're beautiful, it's true. I saw your face in a crowded place, and I don't know what to do, 'cause I'll never be with you. La, 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 la. You're beautiful, you're beautiful, you're beautiful, it's true. There must be an angel with a smile on her face when she thought up that I should be with you. But it's time to face the truth.
That jump in the cold water.
I will never be with you.
This is interesting. I don't think I've ever seen the music video, or I don't remember ever watching this. I find it interesting that we're talking about such a dilemma, a chaos, if you will, and yet he organizes all his items in such a neat order. It's this contrast to the complicated reality of this love that he can never have, this beautiful person that he will never be with. That jump into the cold water, I feel like, could be symbolic in when you're thrown into the cold water. You have to face the cold and hard truth. It's not a sunny day at the beach and romance and butterflies. It's cold. It must have been really hard, by the way, to record that video, as a side note. But he's taking off his clothes bit by bit, which to me might symbolize making yourself vulnerable. You're taking off those layers. You're showing someone who you really are. You're exposing yourself, if you will. You are trying to be intimate. You're trying to be known and really seen by someone down to the core of who you really are. Maybe taking out all the things out of his pocket that he has to his name, things that symbolize who he is. From, let me go back to what he laid on the ground. There were his shoes, right? The things that we put on our feet that carry us through life from A to B, part of our traveling, part of our journey. The guitar pick, right? A symbol of his music. What else do we have here? I'm not even sure what all that is. A little notebook, maybe his songwriting process. You know, we would see that on the street and probably just think it's someone's trash. But these pieces tell a story. It seems like nothing, but it's all that there is to him. And he's taking it out of his pockets, laying it down, maybe to showcase who he is and what he has to offer. And I wonder if this is him singing from personal experience. When I hear this song on first glance, I'm thinking about people's tendency just to call things beautiful, right? How lucky we are when we are blessed physically, or when we are beautiful in the inside and the outside, for people to compliment us, to receive that praise. That is not the case for everyone. Not everybody has maybe those natural features that many people consider attractive. Not everyone is seen by others or acknowledged, even though they're very beautiful. And then there's those who don't necessarily do the internal work to really be beautiful in heart and in character. But I think all of us long to be seen, for someone to say, hey, you are beautiful beyond the physical, as a person and your existence. And to then say, but I'm never going to be with you. I long for this. A song that was listened to and looked at over 865 million views. What is it about his music that is drawing people in? Tell me in the comments, and I'll see you on the next ride. Ayo.